Yo guys, what's going on? This is Yokiman here. Welcome back to another episode of this PES 2021 Master League save here with Leeds United. Now, just for today's episode, and hopefully today's episode only, things might look differently. I raged playing Football Manager on stream on Monday evening, broke my other monitor. I am in the process of waiting for the new one to arrive, which should be tomorrow, which will be Thursday for me. So the webcam's set up different. I'm playing on the other screen. And yeah, so it might just be a little bit different. So if you notice anything different, that's exactly why. Anyway, let's get into this one. We've got Liverpool today. We've got Spurs as well as Aston Villa coming off that great victory against Leicester last time out. And this one's going to be a difficult one. We've got some negotiations, have we? No, just scout reports. Let's pick the team for the Liverpool game to kick it off. It's not going to be easy. I've got no doubts about that. They've gone full strength as well, which is good news for us. But hopefully we could carry on playing the way we did against Leicester, because I was pretty happy with that. I thought we played very well against Leicester. I'd like to see a little bit more of the same. Right, so this will be the squad for the Liverpool game. We're going with Bamford and Rodrigo as cam because Pablo's just not up for it. Helder Costa is well up for this one, so he's going to play instead of Rafinha. And yeah, we just, you've got to be hopeful. Have they signed anyone, actually? It's just the starting 11 you would fully expect. They've signed Ousmane Dembele. Oh, God, he's going to come off the bench and cause us a problem. Well, never an easy one when you play against Liverpool, especially not when they've got a full-strength side. I don't usually wish for it, but a few of the injuries they've got in real life might have helped us out a little bit today. Not going to lie, this is going to be a tough one. There's no doubt about that. But the lads are up for it. The lads are always up for it. I have to adjust my eyes as well. The game looks very different on this screen. Not going to lie. I don't know if it looks... I think it looks worse. If I'm being honest, for me personally, I think it looks a little bit worse. But I only have one recording of this that I have to do in this state, so it's not too bad. I'm going to find Doku here now. He's going to try and play that ahead to Bamford. And it's hard when Van Dijk's in there. It's always going to be difficult when Van Dijk's in there. Rodrigo now. Got a bit of room. Can spread his legs a little bit. Patrick Bamford has been found. Oh, he took a good... I don't know if he took a good or a bad touch there, but he took a touch. And it kind of took him away from the defender, but also made life extremely difficult for him when it came to the attacker. Cooch will fire that one in towards Bamford. Bamford had he won that, probably would have looked to knock it down. We're going to go wide here to Cooch. Cooch now is going to fire that one in towards Patrick Bamford. Mateus Click will pick that up. Jeremy Doku now. Trying to find Click. Just couldn't manage to get it there. Just couldn't thread the ball through. Not a bad start to the game from us, though. Oh, that's a beautiful ball from Salah, and that's just what he can do. It's just what he can do, and Mane's shot will be saved. Forced to take one well outside the area he would want to be in. But still, I mean, we are playing with fire here a little bit, I think. We're playing with fire a little bit. Well, Lacosta's going to win that back. Rodrigo now. Cooch. Finds Bamford, touch, shot, Patrick Bamford 1-0 against Liverpool. Paddy B with the goal. 1-0 Leeds United. Who'd have thought that, right? Who'd have thought that? Not me. Not me. Not this guy here. We just won the ball back in a really kind position. And Coots just finds a beautiful pass. They were out of position, and I thought it'd been closed down enough, but it's an unbelievable finish. Sadio Mane now doing really well. Robin Koch will try and get there, and the goalkeeper's done us a favour again. But it's not out just yet, as Rodrigo will collect that, and now we'll be able to fire that one away and up the pitch towards Patrick Bamford, who just couldn't get his head... well, he got his head on it, but not how we would have wanted him to. It's going all right. They're tight marking Rodrigo, so he's not really been able to have much of an impact in the game. But it's not been too much to our detriment at the moment because they're not marking Patrick Bamford, which has given us a lot of room to play up to him like now. And I want to just find me noggin on that ball, and I think we're in. Phillips now, well blocked. Oh, and then taken out, maybe. Apparently not. I mean, you could argue that he got the ball, can't you? But I'm not sure about that. Bobby Firmino, terrible touch. Meslier will get there, and we're living on borrowed time, it feels a little bit. I'm not going to lie. We've got a little bit scrappy now going forward as well. Stewie Dallas will lose out on the ball. Again, I feel like there was a bit of pressure there put onto him. I don't know how that's not a foul. Calvin Phillips again will pick the ball up. Doku now. And we'll take half-time there, to be honest with you. I'll take half-time there all day long. 1-0 to the good. There's been a few more opportunities for us, but if we're being 100% honest, Liverpool have been far the better side. Well, Liverpool straight at the start of this second half trying to fire something forward. Rodrigo will get it clear, then Calvin Phillips will clear that. Helder Costa will try and find Mateus Click here. That is absolutely fantastic. And if Click manages to find Doku... Oh, that's well blocked in the end by the Liverpool defence. And we've made a mistake there at the back from Stewie D. We've got to do better here, boys. We have to do better. Llorente now will try and close down his man. It's not easy to do. There's a guarantee of that. But again, we managed to shut them out. Just about shut them out. Let's mention that. Calvin Phillips will win it. Click will get it. No, he won't. He'll let Mohamed Salah get the ball. Sometimes player reactions are a little bit delayed here, and we just need to ease ourselves back forward. Have a bit of possession now, as the start of this second half is not what you want. Cooch again, though, gets himself in these positions. Helder Costa up against Van Dijk. Always going to be a rough ride. But Van Dijk's forced to clear it for a throw-in. We'll throw in Leeds United. Origo now. Back to Phillips. Phillips will take a nice touch and then try and thread that through to Doku! Oh, that was so close. That was so close. Well, I think there's been a little bit of lack of respect down the wing here, and Helder Costa is going to be gifted a great opportunity, and Helder Costa drags it wide. We're so used to that as well. That's the problem, right? We're so used to Helder Costa dragging that ball wide. We really are. And that's exactly what he's done there. He's just pulled it wide. Well, Liverpool coming forward now. Sadio Mane's done really well at staying strong there, and the ball's going to be whipped across, and 1-1 to Liverpool. I felt like it was only a matter of time. We've defended very stoutly in this game, but not for long enough, unfortunately. Not for long enough. It's Sadio Mane here. They take the free kick quick, and Mane just does well to shrug Llorente off. He just pushes him down as if he's nothing, and Stuart Dallas cannot keep up with Mohamed Salah there. Well, moments on from when you would have said that we should have scored there, we're Helder Costa. We find ourselves back on level pegging now, unfortunately for us. Doku, though, he's got other ideas, hasn't he? And Forshaw, who has been on the pitch for seconds, has got other ideas as well, and he's found his way in. It's Forshaw's second touch of the game, and he's managed to find its way into the back of the net. And Leeds United 2, Liverpool 1, and they just fell asleep. They just went to sleep at the back after scoring a goal, as you see often so many times. Jeremy Doku, beautifully weighted ball in. Adam Forshaw takes a touch beyond Van Dijk, and it's so lucky it creeps in. It really does only just creep in, but 2-1, Leeds United, and we're back in the lead. Well, Liverpool now looking to get one straight back again, and will they? They nearly do with Mohamed Salah. It's near enough a carbon copy. It's near enough a carbon copy. We cannot keep up with these crosses to Mohamed Salah in the box. Look at this. He's just free. Dallas and Robin Koch just don't track him. What a save. And Liverpool going wide again here. They've gone wide so often. Llorente this time will get to it. And Poveda will try and win it back. Just a free kick or anything here in this situation. They're going to try and play it in again towards now to Sadio Mane. I don't know what they were trying to call for there. There's no way that that's a foul. Rodrigo will be given a bit of space now with 3 minutes added on. You'd imagine that this is game set and done. Poveda will find Cooch, who will just gladly take this down the line. Gladly take it down the line. And we're ready for the final whistle, ref. Come on. Oh, come on, ref. I don't know how he doesn't give these. There was clearly contact there, more than enough. And now we're in trouble as Sadio Mane, with no stamina, is completely outrunning Adam Forshaw with stamina. And he's going to be able to whip this ball in towards a player, and they've hit the post. I don't know who they whipped it in towards, but they hit the post, and that'll be it. 2-1 Leeds United. And wow, was that close. Wow, was that close towards the end. Fantastic, though. What a result. Well, what a massive result that one turned out to be. Now we take on Tottenham. And can we do similar to them? This time we are away, though. That definitely holds a difference. Team spirit is still... It's steadily growing. We are going to stick with Patrick Bamford by the looks of it. He's well up for this game. He did score in the last one. Rodrigo has picked up an injury, and unfortunately for him, he was heavily tight-marked in that game, and I suppose we have to expect that that's going to happen. He was heavily tight-marked, and we couldn't really get him into the match. But luckily for us, we had enough to do it. I do feel like Helder Costa, though, if he had finishing, would add such a difference to this side, because we get a lot of opportunities there, And although Dallas is up for this, I'm not going to play him. He's too tired. We get a lot of opportunities there and just unfortunately can't finish them. And we know this Spurs side all too well. They've signed Rebic as well, Ante Rebic from AC Milan. This is good. This is going to be tough. Well, a familiar place for us here in Master League, the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. And a familiar team to play against in Tottenham Hotspur. I'm kind of excited for this one, but at the same time, I fully understand how good this Spurs side is on this game and how much of a problem they could cause us on the counter. We're also away. We cannot hold on to the fact that we just managed to beat Liverpool in what will be considered a huge victory this season in this Master League. Spurs are a different kettle of fish, and they'll be difficult as well. Liverpool extremely difficult in that one. I was really impressed with how we held on, and they played very open, which benefited us. I'm not expecting the same from Spurs as they misplace a pass there early doors. I'm not expecting the same respect from Spurs in the sense that they'll play openly. When teams play openly, we're going to be given opportunities. I don't think Spurs will play so openly, though, I've got to be honest. Well, moderately early corner here for Spurs, but it's been, I suppose, as expected. It's been very tight so far. Want to whip that in, though. That's a dangerous area. Ooh, just goes wide. I think that might have been Serge Aurier there. Very dangerous area. I don't want him having free headers there. I knew as soon as he got in front of Calvin Phillips, we were in trouble. Doku finds Alioski to click. Doku now will try and find Patrick Bamford, who gets his foot on it, and well saved from Lloris. It was a difficult shot for him to take on, really, because he was being, I don't know, maybe he was being held onto, so it wasn't so easy for him to take, but lovely ball in from Doku, and nearly got himself another goal. Is Patrick Bamford forcing his way into our starting lineup at this moment in time? I believe so, because he's really impressed me so far. Now, we're going to whip this one in with a little bit more pace than usual, and I'm going to try and get to it, and I just can't. They're very strong in the box. We have to be prepared for that. Calvin Phillips now finds Luke Ayling. Click. Oh, I can't do anything with it. Terrible in the end. And now we're going to have to defend here against Harry Kane. And that's actually, like, that's just awful from Harry Kane. Not what you expect. Oh, got a little bit of possession here now with Click. It's just not too many options at the moment, as Doku will fire that one towards Ayling. Ayling, not a bad touch. And we're going to be able to move this ball forward here as Rafinha try to chip it in. I was kind of aiming for Doku there, if I'm being honest. I saw Doku put his arm up and I thought, you know what, we'll try and fizz this one in towards him. Fortunately, we couldn't just quite find it, could we? Nice play again, though, from us, but they're far more difficult to play against, I'm going to be honest with you. Oh, that's awful from Ayling. Well needed foul there, I think. If it's not going to be given, it's not, and Harry Kane takes the shot on. I basically put the tackle in to give away the foul so that we could have bodies back. I thought that would be the right move there against Son because I didn't want him springing off his shot after seeing what he did at the weekend, but Harry Kane got one off in the end anyway. Click now, finds Doku. They've stood off him. He's going to find Rafinha, is he? What was given there? Was that offside? I thought Rafinha was onside. That's why I played the ball, but never mind. He was offside. Nearly got in ahead of Alderweireld there as well, though. Rafinha been very quiet in this one so far. Very, very quiet. Doku's been quite prominent. Rafinha so far pretty quiet, but you know that can change as he takes a bit of a poor touch there and nearly puts us in a dangerous position here on the counter-attack. Harry Kane now piling forward. Last thing you want is him piling forward, but we've done really well at blocking the shots in this one so far. Oh, Harry Kane might be in here. Well done, Robin Koch. He's been very strong at the back today as Robin. I've got zero complaints about his performance, and there we go at half-time, 0-0. It's been a very tight game. Spurs definitely being the better side. This one feels way differently to the Liverpool match. Spurs have been far and above the better team in this one, but we're keeping them at bay. We're Mourinho in them. Pablo now finds Ayling. Ayling's going to be caught there, isn't he? We're going to get a free kick here in a dangerous position. Hopefully Ayling's all right as well. I don't want him being injured. Oh, he stayed down, hasn't he? Son there with the tackle. I don't know how he doesn't get a card for it. Really beyond me how they don't get a card for those kind of tackles. Well, Ayling is off the pitch at the moment, and I'm going to try something I've not done before. And it was a nice idea. It was a nice idea. Didn't come off, but a nice idea. Mateus clicked there, trying the fancy. Just thought maybe it might catch Tottenham off guard, and it did. It needed to be more in the centre of the goal, though. Jimmy Doku now is going to fire that ball through to Patrick Bamford. It's got to be good from Patrick Bamford. What will it be? It won't be good. He needed to lift it maybe. Went for power. Maybe should have placed it. And that should have been 1-0 Leeds United. On the counter-attack again. Great block from Alioski. Ball straight forward. We're doing well. I just feel like they're going to get a great opportunity at some stage in this game. And if we can't take ours, we're in trouble. And Patrick Bamford there couldn't take his, as Robin Koch will get up there for that. And Alioski is going to find chase. Robin Koch again will head that away. But it's only to Son. And it's finally in. I said it was coming. I said it was coming. And it's finally happened. And it's Son, our old best friend, doing the damage. 1-0 Tottenham. They thoroughly deserve it. I mean, we just let them put the ball in too many times there, didn't we? We just constantly let them keep putting the ball back into that position, and far too dangerous for us. Robin did well to get it away a couple of times. Click should get that. Unfortunately, the animation did us. Robin gets it away again, and just no one can stop that. Meslier maybe should have got a stronger hand on it, but it is what it is. Well, from nearly a goal of our own to a goal conceded, and that... We'll ring in the changes for us a little bit here. We've gone a little bit mad, but I don't see us getting anything from this game. I've got to be honest with you. I just don't. I know it's only 1-0. I'm not saying that we're down and out. There's still an opportunity. We still have some very good players on the pitch, but my players are extremely tired from all the games that they've been playing with this small squad small squad of good players. So we'll ring in the changes for this one against Tottenham. As Harry Kane goes close again. They've had a lot of shots. And now Tottenham will counter, as Mourinho loves them to do. And Harry Kane is in there. And are we in the revolving cross cycle again? Son, well blocked. Very well blocked. And is there going to be an opportunity here for a breakaway? That's the big question. We're going to try it. Ayling will receive the ball here. What can he do with it? It's got to be good. Tyler Roberts. He wants the run of Rafinha. He got the run of Rafinha. Rafinha now. Oh, he's at the bloody crossbar. He's hit the crossbar. And again, our chances in this one have been there. They've been there. Patrick Bamford and now Rafinha hitting the crossbar. That was the moment, I think. Doherty's done dreadfully there. There isn't enough time for a breakaway anyway. And a 1-0 defeat against Tottenham, and really thoroughly deserved. Apart from the Patrick Bamford chance that he had, he's got to do better. And Rafinha hitting the crossbar. We really could be dangerous if we could just finish some of these chances. Right, so third and final game of the episode. We're coming up against Aston Villa, a side below us in the table, a team we really need to be beating to kind of cement that we're going to be a side that can be a Premiership team and hopefully a mid-table side by the end of the season. Doku back on his favoured right, Rafinha on the left, Rodrigo up top, Pablo at Cam for short at centre mid today. Mateus Click was not up for this game. Also, unfortunately for us, Ayling is injured. It's only 5 days, so Cooch will start, which is why we signed Cooch. He's a very good right back. Let's go and hopefully get a win. Another win. 2 wins in an episode. Who'd have thought it? Well, usually the scenario when it's a game that we probably should win, or at least really compete, we will lose. Look at the Burnley match. You know, look at the Burnley game. That did not go in our favour. That's not that bad if Rafinha gets to it, and he doesn't. They do really well there to block that off. I think if Rafinha gets to that, they're in big trouble. As Calvin Phillips, that's adjudged to be a foul, is it, ref? Adjudged to be a foul. So we'll kick the game off with a little bit of a silly foul. They've got Wesley up top, so he's going to be a handful. I'm not sure how much they'll pump the ball to him. And obviously, the ever-present Jack Grealish we've got to worry about in this one as well. Don't want him getting on the ball as much as possible. Robin Koch, I thought he'd done enough there to win that back. Douglas Luiz as well, a player I'm a fan of. Doku now finds Cooch. This is nice play early doors from us. And the ball is in. Rodrigo! Oh, he's got to score. He does score. Fantastic. 1-0 Leeds United. I didn't think he'd scored then. That's why the pause. I thought, oh, he's not managed to bag that. But there we go. Rodrigo makes it 1-0 Leeds United. And I'm interested to see how this actually goes in, because I thought the keeper got a touch on it. It's lovely play. Doku to Cooch. Nice fluid play. And I think the power of the shot has just carried it in. I think Heaton's got his hands onto it, but I think the power of the pure power of the shot here has just, I think he's just carried it in. It's kind of gone through his arms. Well, Wesley now is going to get in a good position. Dallas cannot pick that up. Back to Wesley. Oh, are you kidding me, ref? Is he giving a penalty here? Are you kidding me, ref? I cannot believe that this is being given as a penalty. I really can't. The fouls in this game sometimes just surprise me. Let's see what happened here. It's never a penalty. It's ball all day long. Ball all day long from Forshaw. Now Traore is going to step up for this, and hopefully we'll get a bit of justice and save it. I'm going to go to my right, and he goes to his left, and it's hit the post and come back out. We do get a bit of justice. We do. Llorente now needs to clear it, though. Rafinha can't get to that. Calvin Phillips can't either. Forshaw now. Jack Grealish. Great touch. Oh, nearly a beautiful finish from Grealish. And I feel like that's justice, him not scoring that penalty. Oh, forward now. Wesley with a shot, and what a finish. What a finish. One-touch football. We cleared the ball, and I don't know if you guys find this, but I find a lot we clear the ball to the opposition. There seems to be a common theme of us clearing the ball to the opposition. We clear it up to them. They play it forward. It's 1, 2, 3, back of the net. And I think your players get out of position because you think you're back in possession. So we win the ball away. It thinks we're back in possession, and then everyone's just completely out of sorts. And a lovely finish from Wesley, though. Forshaw now finds Dallas, who finds Rafinha. Oh, it's well blocked. The Aston Villa defence are doing very, very well in this one. That is fantastically blocked for Rafinha's shot there. Rafinha. Oh, he's found Rodrigo. Beautiful football. 2-1 Leeds United. 2-1 Leeds United. And that was superb. The play from the boys here is fantastic. Nice little pass to Rafinha. Dink, touch, goal. Well, Rodrigo feeling very much back to his usual self then in this one. It's been a while since he's really banged on the goals. This time round, it feels like he's just back to normal. He's exactly back to normal, and that's what we love to see. 2-1 in this first half, but plenty of time left to play, and no cushion for Israeli. Well, there we go, boys. 2-1 at half-time, and I'm feeling moderately confident. I think we've been the better side, but they're so dangerous. We're Aston Villa on the break. They really are. And although we're 2 goals up, it could have been more if it weren't for their defence. First substitution of the game here, we're going to bring Forshaw off for Shackleton. Forshaw's had a decent game, but more than anything, just to give Shackleton the game time. I'm feeling fairly confident, could you say? The second half so far has been very, very stale. Really nothing's happened. In fact, absolutely nothing's happened. A few moments of misplaced passes that could have led to a goal. Oh, I thought that was going to Rodrigo there as well. I was just about to say we've come back at the perfect time. A few misplaced passes that maybe could have led to a goal but didn't, and that's kind of the scenario we're at. It's been the same for Aston Villa. A few misplaced passes in the final third, such as that maybe could have led to a goal if they made the pass, but hasn't. Calvin Phillips is brilliantly there. Springs Rafinha, and now they've got a problem here of Aston Villa. Rafinha, he'll go alone. Rafinha will go alone. Maybe shouldn't have. Maybe should have been Rodrigo hat-trick. I don't know. Oh, this is lovely football from Villa. Well blocked, I believe there. Well blocked from Shackleton. Good play from the youngster. Hopefully they can't do anything from this. And they are gonna. And it's a save. It's a save, and it's still not over. They're going to have another opportunity. Shackleton again with a block, and they're going to have another corner. Well saved, Meslier there. Aston Villa at any moment could be back into this, and that is beautiful. I think the clearance needs to be better, though. Well, another Aston Villa corner now. What are they going to do from it? Jack Grealish taking his time, and I don't think he should be taking his time, and that's just wide from Douglas Luiz. Well, Watkins has come on now for Villa, and maybe a little bit of a reprieve for us here as... well, that was looking dangerous for a long time, wasn't it? It was looking very dangerous. That is beautiful from Shackleton. Now, Cooch. Doku. He saw Jack Harrison wanted it. He's just dragged it wide. Jack Harrison always drags it wide for us, doesn't he? He just always does. And this is nice play again. Just quick. Couple of touches. Doku saw the run of Harrison and yeah, just drags it wide. Well, target coming on now for Taylor for Aston Villa. Not quite sure what that does for them offensively, as for some strange reason my players were all out of position there. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what that does for them offensively, but they'll be happy with it. So they managed to let them get the cross in there, and Shackleton now, someone close him down. And they managed to get another shot in, and come on, boys. We just stood off McGinn there, and he's got a good shot on him. We'll have to deal with another corner here, and I do not like these. I do not like these and the way they're taken. And Phillips have managed to position very well, and that is ridiculous. That is such a terrible reaction from our defender, and Ezri Konsa will make it 2-2 in the dying moments. The reaction time here is really what infuriates me. I think it's Llorente. He just doesn't turn around. I don't know why. It just felt so sluggish. He just didn't turn, and it looks like we're only going to be having a point from this one. A game that we was relatively comfortable in is going to end in a point. Rodrigo now. Oh, Harrison didn't get it. What can we do here? Pablo Hernandez. It's got to be better, and that probably will be game over. There we go, 2-2 at the finish in the 90th minute. Ezri Konsa gets Aston Villa a point from this game, and the boys should really be disappointed in the end with letting that slip away. We'll still take a point. We're still learning in this Premiership season, as Aston Villa have had an extra year over us. But yeah, a little bit frustrating that. Well, not the world's worst episode for us, really, in reality. We're now 13 from 14 points. And really, it's all about keeping ourselves away from 18th as we slowly build this side. Better results. It should have been 2 wins. We should have been sat there now on 16 points. We should have been looking at 10th place and being like, yeah, that's where we should be. But overall, I'm quite happy with that. You know, we beat Liverpool. I think we should have beaten Villa, but I can't complain too much. Newcastle's going to be match day 14 in the next episode as Messi wins world's best player. What a surprise. He always does on this game. Chelsea will be after that. Storied rival game. That should be interesting. And West Brom. So you do look at the next episode and say a couple more wins in that one and we'll really not have to worry too much. And we're starting to push ourselves towards January now. The problem is, in January, we've got no money. We've got 7 million and about 14 on the wages. So maybe I can take a look at some players, some youngsters. If you know any yourselves, obviously they've got to be under that salary budget. They've got to be under what they'd expect, that salary budget, and under 7 million. But we might take a look around. I think we need reinforcements. It's clear to see we don't really have any threats off the bench when we're playing, if we're being honest. And yeah, we're having some problems. The team's not great. There are some great members of the squad, though, that I'm really enjoying using, but it's not the best team. But it is a team, certainly, that I think will get us mid-table. But anyway, guys, I appreciate the support as per usual. If you're new around here, please hit subscribe for more PES content, Football Manager, FIFA. It's just basically football mad on this channel at the moment. But thank you very much, guys, as per usual. Smash the thumbs up button. It helps the videos do better in the algorithm. And hopefully, we'll be back to 2 screens very soon, as this one is extremely broken.